back to the Right Read podcast. As always, I'm Asad, one of your 4 hosts. You can find me on Twitter at AsadNBA.
I won't pull the real wheel today. I'll just say I'm tier 1. I got promoted back to tier 1 after the holiday break. Tier 1 Will in the building. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Bias Houston.
Yeah, I am tier 1 Isaiah. You can find me on Twitter at user GG Supremacy.
I'm not a better person than him. The real Will. He got me last episode. The real Will. Dre. You can find me on Twitter at Willums, WILLUMZ.
Yeah, and before the show starts, I do want to apologize. Down the stretch of last episode, I said some things that were maybe a little unbecoming towards Isaiah. And I just want to say that's not really a reflection of our relationship. Yeah, we have a good working relationship, and that was just, you know.
He is lying.
That's a perfect representation of the relationship.
I have heard them play comp on Marvel Rivals. He is lying. This is not the truth.
Yeah, I don't want our audience to think that, you know, there's like behind the scenes drama.
Honestly, I feel like that's a sign of true friendship.
Yeah. They thought Kingsman was bad. They should see our chats, dude.
But yeah,
oh man,
we can kick this off. Will has it.
Yeah, I pulled it up. So Shams, we're continuing with the what's hot and what's not. Part 2 today. And then I guess what's kind of come up is Shams went on Pat McAfee's show today, and I'm going to kind of read the aggregation of it, obviously. But he said the frustration that Giannis Antetokounmpo has is at an all-time high. I've been hearing for months that the writing is on the wall for Giannis and the Bucks. It's just how do they get there and when do they get there? And one, I want to say, I mean, that's what I said when we did the first half of this. I was like, I think it's a matter of when and not if. I think he is gone. And that's also why if I was the Bucks, I think all those latch-this efforts to like trade away future first, I'm like, I wouldn't do that because you're going to lose him anyways. So, writings on the wall, man.
You mean you wouldn't do John Morant for Ryan Rollins in the first?
Nah.
I know I would not.
Nah.
Ryan Rollins might be better than John right now.
At least
he might be.
I also don't think him and Giannis.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. That would show star chasing star chasing.
It just shows the desperation that they've had in trying to keep him around. We talked about it preseason. One stretching and waving somebody and to go pay somebody in Miles Turner of all people, like that was the Giannis. We got you. Don't worry, Miles Turner over here. Like
they're paying him like nearly like $50 million if you factor in the contract and then waving Dame.
Yeah, it is.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it's almost $60 million.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they pretty much maxed him out.
Yeah, because he basically got a max. So.
He's making 27, and I think the stretching weight was what 20.
It's like 23 a year. I think it was like 21.
It was like a Jabari's contract.
Yeah, it's about 21, 22.
Oh man,
it's like 22-ish.
That's crazy.
And he's averaging 12 points and 5 rebounds on 42, 39, 76 splits. So.
39. Hold on.
You know.
Said 42.
Yeah, field goal. Yeah. 50,
we shooting
50 from the field.
42.
From the
Who's
field.
doing that?
Yes. Miles Turner.
Is he just
at center? I'm saying like he's shooting. What is he shooting at the rim? If he's shooting 42% from the field, while shooting 39 at 3. Good lord.
58 true shooting or 57.6 true shooting.
At least he's shooting good from 3 though.
Yeah.
About 6 minutes from right. So.
Good for him, I guess.
No, everyone doesn't do that.
But yeah, man, situations. But yeah, man, situation's crazy. Doesn't seem like it can be fixed. I think a sneak contender. I don't know how much faith you guys put into NBA trade report, but they said that a dark horse contender at the deadline was the Orlando Magic.
I don't
know why.
It
would have to be based around peanut butter.
Yeah, I was about to say from Orlando's perspective.
I'd trade.
I think Charlotte is really only those two.
Yeah, it has to be one of them.
Yeah,
they're both.
It would have to be based. I think
you could slime Bane, couldn't you?
Come on, why would you do that?
I think
you just traded 5 firsts for Bane.
I don't know the exact ruling on it. They'd have to wait to trade Bane because he was traded.
No, stipend rules passed.
Yeah, I think it's passed.
It's passed for days.
Is it 6 months?
I thought it was start of calendar.
No,
Is it just start when you got traded?
It's like 90 days.
No.
He was a trade.
Yeah, I think he was traded in the summer. I just thought it started when the NBA calendar started.
But I think even if that's the case, I think
it's
lifted by now.
Yeah,
I think the latest did like what?
Yeah, he should
January 15th. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But either way, I don't think you do Bane.
Yeah, no.
Because
it would be centered around.
Theoretically, you'd want to pair Giannis and Dame together. I mean, Dame. You'd want to pair Giannis and...
You thought you would, right? You thought that would work, too.
Freudian slip. You'd want to pair Giannis and Bane together.
I mean, the only real movable contracts they have is Paulo on his extension, Desmond Bane. Oh, Jalen Suggs is making 35.
Yeah,
Suggs.
I don't think you'd move Suggs, though.
Would you? If you're the Magic and you believe in Paulo Banchero, would you trade? You probably trade Suggs.
I feel like if you're the Magic and you believe in Paulo Banchero, you don't trade for Giannis.
You already losing
Go
there.
Jumbo, put Franz at the 2. I don't like it regardless. I think it's kind of a
No,
nasty
man.
fit, but
I think there's a team that's gonna do it.
I think there's multiple teams.
There's I have a team in mind.
Is it
Like,
the
it
same one you've
just
been saying?
I have 3.
start spreading the news. Like he's going to New York, dude. The Knicks are in the midst of a horrible slide.
Cat and Brunson.
Everyone kind of hates Cat. It seems like
Yeah, it's like
at this
on the way
point,
out.
all the reports that are coming out, and they have some incredibly tradable salaries.
They do.
Like that.
They do.
Those quote unquote like core wings they have of Mikal, Josh Hart, and
OG.
OG. You attach one of those contracts to Cat, that's the trade.
I don't think you even
It
need
might
to
be
do
too much
that.
money though.
I would say I think Cat
going
by
on.
himself
Is Cat
gets it
enough?
done.
I
Cat's
thought he was
making.
he's
like
making
a
like
little
shit.
money.
I say Cat is making
Cat's on a
50.
Supermax.
He's making $53
He's on
million
a
this
super-
year.
I thought he was
Yeah,
just
he's-
regular.
Cat's on a
but
Supermax.
he's
He's
on
one of the
because he was
first
on the
Supermax.
yeah, he's on a
Yeah.
Supermax.
One of
And
the
then
first,
Giannis
Supermax
is making. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I think Cat for Giannis works.
Oh yeah, it
straight up.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat Giannis
Cat's
works
making
straight?
53.
No,
Giannis making
so you would
54.
do Cat, Giannis,
Picks?
Cat for yeah.
Cat for
They
Giannis.
don't
picks.
have.
Yeah.
See, this is my.
Do you
thing.
like any of the Knicks young guys? I
They
guess,
don't.
if
They
you're
don't have any
Milwaukee, but-
picks.
My thing is,
They don't have any tradable picks.
they don't.
I
have-
I mean,
thought
they
somebody
do,
had
but you
tradable
gotta like
picks.
loophole it because they traded like swaps and picks for Mikal, so they gotta. I think they have like a couple down the line available, but it's not like
Let's
immediate
look that up.
access.
I think the issue is less about the Knicks in this situation, and more about why would Milwaukee do that?
Yeah. So the Knicks do
Because
have.
I think
their
the whole
first issue.
I think the
I
whole
mean, because
point of
Giannis says I want to go to New York.
no. Oh, you think it's
He
like,
got 2
it's a
years left in his
specific demand?
contract. I'm gonna be real.
I'm
with
gonna be
you.
You know
real. I
what?
don't really buy that. I think that these superstars get to just pick where they go.
I mean, that is true unless Milwaukee has the.
I mean, the other thing
The
is you
Stones to do
slime
something
on.
about
I mean,
it.
you
yeah,
could slime your franchise. I mean, he's about to slime y'all right now, I guess. But
I was gonna
Y'all
say
kind of slimed him for. It's a slime off, but like.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna get pennies. I mean, they
no,
You're
but
gonna get something for Giannis.
I don't think Cat and what would be like one protected pick at this
Oh,
point,
they.
'cause
what
No,
they
it gotta
do-
be up.
they don't
I
really
I mean,
have
I
any-
don't
no, no,
know.
no,
Wait,
they,
actually-
they do have a pick, and I think a lot
No,
of people
they
forget
have-
about it. They have that Wizards pick this year.
It's
No,
not gonna
it's
come
top
in.
8 protected. No, that's the last protection on it. Next year,
it's
that is an
unprotected next year? I
unprotected
did not
first
know
round
that.
pick.
Oh, I didn't.
Is it?
know
So they
that.
Oh, that's a valuable
they
pick
can
then.
trade
Wait,
that
that's
Wizard. Yeah, they can
huge.
trade that Wizards pick, and they can trade their own first.
They have a
first
pick
round.
this year.
and I don't know what the stipend
There's
is for the rest
some
of them.
crazy language on
Yeah,
the
they got, like, hella
2028
protections
first, so
on
I don't know if that
stuff.
You know what?
conveys.
That kind of makes the Trae Young trade make a little more sense in
Yeah.
hindsight
Yeah.
for the Wizards. I didn't realize that they.
I didn't either.
pick next
And
year.
then they have their own first in 2030 and 2032. But like I said, I think that's one of the ones with like the language on the stipend rule that they have to finesse
Yeah,
a bit.
that's like weird. I just feel like Milwaukee. If I'm Milwaukee, I can get a way better offer.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna be real. I got honestly 3 teams in mind.
Yeah.
I think at this point, if you are the Cavs and the Sixers, you need to have strong consideration
The
on doing it.
Sixers?
Yes.
Who would
I'm
the
gonna be real.
Sixers do?
They have tradable picks in the 2030s at this point. I think you package Paul George as many picks as you can and you do it.
But
Because Embiid actually looks good again, and Maxi's averaging 30 right now.
Good, but for how
gotta
long,
maximize
for
on the
how
window.
long does he look good?
I mean, that's fine, but have we seen the Eastern Conference?
No.
This
No,
is the
I'm talking
opening.
about how long
yeah.
this season does he make?
I
it
mean,
to the
I'm gonna be
playoffs?
real. If you get Giannis, you put him in bubble wrap into the playoffs, bro.
I mean, he'll
I'm
find
gonna
a
be
way
real.
to get. I don't know, man.
That's an interesting pick, and Daryl Morey's a crazy enough GM to do it.
I mean, we traded 4 picks for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So-
he's-
I think if you're the Sixers, you gotta similar to Giannis. I think you have to start preparing for what's
life
next
without
after
Embiid.
Joel. Because I don't think.
I mean, even if you're doing
you kind of
that,
can't though. To that
Maxey-
point, you kind of can't because your team is fake too good to tank. So life after Joel Embiid
Yeah, Maxey's also
does
too
kind of
good
have
to
to
tank.
contain another superstar. Because let's say you
I mean,
move off
sure,
Joel
sure.
Embiid.
I can see that.
Yeah, you move off
still
Joel
have
Embiid.
Maxey and
Your
Giannis.
team can't be bad. You still have Jared McCain.
Yeah,
you still have Tyrese Maxey.
Ooh, Jared
Just
McCain.
after VJ Edcombe. Like I don't think it's though.
I was gonna say,
Bad
I
news,
think
bro.
the other team,
Where's their team?
I can see the Sixers.
the other team that for sure, especially now at this point,
Yeah,
the
like it-
Warriors
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
gotta put an offer in.
What are
bro.
their picks looking
Oh, the
like?
Warriors.
They have picks.
The Warriors are gonna put
They
an
have
offer in
picks.
on everyone.
Well, I was gonna say, does that not put them in the driver's seat to get him?
I mean, in terms
It-
of desperation,
because
yes.
they have
No,
the movable salary, and if y'all tell me they have picks,
It would be Jimmy and Pitt.
Jimmy and a
Do
ton
they
of
wanna
picks.
stomach
Yes.
Jimmy
letting
Kuminga-
Jimmy retire there? That's what it would be.
I mean, I don't care where he.
I mean, I'm a
No,
real-
I'm saying no. If you're Milwaukee, do you want
I'm
to
gonna be
pay
real,
Jimmy
gang, if
for
I'm-
I mean, you're
2
paying
years
for 2 years.
If
You're
I'm
getting a
the
bunch of
Bucks
picks.
and I'm getting your picks that far down the line,
Yeah,
and
which
there's a
are gonna
bunch
be
of
good.
unprotected, yes.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Or another team that we've talked about. They're doing well right now, so maybe they don't want to mess it up. Spurs arguably should do.
No, they should.
They have the assets to do it.
I mean, sell
just
high.
Oh wow, the
I-
Warriors have all their picks.
Sell high on fire. Yeah, they do. They got them. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, also, I do
Like the
wanna-
next 7 years.
correction on like that Wizards pick. It is one of those like really, really funky, weird protections. They have like it's a swap that goes here, that goes there. It's like really, really weird, but
Okay.
it does convey into a pick. It's just
Yeah, it's
No,
not gonna be
yeah.
an outright
Yeah.
first, but
Okay, got you. No, but I think the Spurs should do it. The Spurs have the tradable salary. They have the Atlanta picks. They have their own picks. And I think you drop Giannis on that team. You can make
I mean,
a
there's-
big argument that's the best team in the league.
No,
there's
it would be.
one team that
Or maybe it's them in OKC.
there's
Yeah, it becomes a two-man race
what would you
very quickly.
trade?
Like Harrison
Like,
Barnes.
It would be the package that we discussed for KD for them, which is Keldon Johnson, Harrison Barnes, a bunch
I
of
still
picks.
kind of want to keep Keldon now if I'm them, but
No, I think that makes
Shots
that's
won't keep
Keldon's
Harrison
actually
Barnes.
good.
Yeah,
but
he's an
also
asset in
valuable.
that trade.
I don't think me personally, I don't want those Hawks picks anymore. They got rid of their biggest cancer, and they're going to get one of it. Looks
Yeah,
like
they're gonna try to be good
Darren
also.
Peterson, AJ DeBonsta, Caleb Wilson, and Cameron Boozer. They're gonna get one of those four at this point. It looks like so.
But I'm
I don't
just
know if
saying,
I
it's
want
still a
those
tradable
picks.
first. I mean,
yeah, it's
I
ton
think
of assets that they
even
have,
if you
so.
don't like those Hawks picks, they're better than Spurs picks at this
Yeah.
point.
I was saying they're
Yeah.
probably gonna be like
Yeah.
middle of the pack picks anyways.
I would say,
Yeah.
but I think if I were Atlanta, and I just got all these assets,
No, nah.
I would look at it.
Nah,
I
you
still
too,
thought
you
about
too far
Atlanta,
away.
but
You
my
too
thing
far
is-
away.
Can I?
I don't think that
You're too far away.
I don't think
I
you're close
think-
enough.
It's not that. I think the moment you get Giannis, I think the rest of those. Me personally, if I was Atlanta, I'd go get Giannis and then flip everybody else. Just
That's
absolutely
like a
flip everybody
full
else.
reap. That's like
It is, but this thing, they have like every single. Jalen Johnson gets you whatever you want.
yeah, he's really
Like,
good.
because it's like I have Giannis, I don't need Jalen Johnson anymore. Jalen Johnson gets you
I
whatever
would
you
probably
want.
sneak put them in a package to take some picks off.
Yeah, like you can do like whatever.
If I'm the
you want.
Bucks, I would definitely take.
Like
Yeah,
the
I
only,
would. I would
the
love
only,
Jalen Johnson.
okay, it's like
If
the
I'm
only
the Bucks,
bad
that's
contract,
the
the only
best
bad contract at this point Atlanta has is the Dyson one to me. Like I just think that's gonna age.
I think
poorly
that's
because-
flippable.
But it's a
It is.
flippable
It's
not even that
contract. Like
bad.
it's not.
It is.
It's not that
The
bad.
lead is
not
if it is a bad
horrible-
contract yet.
Like
Yeah.
Porzingis isn't expiring.
Yep.
If they like Onyeka, because apparently Atlanta's had some issues with him, they have a ton of interesting young guys that I think other teams value picks and not just
far
regular
from me.
picks. Well, they got
thing
some
is-
good
No,
picks.
they
You
got
gotta,
it
you
crazy.
gotta
They got some
build
good
so
picks.
much more after you trade.
Yeah.
It's
The
kind of hard.
problem
And you only
is-
got 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think for Milwaukee, I think that trade makes sense
Yeah.
because you get the young assets, you get the good picks. I think for Atlanta, I don't quite
Man,
understand.
go
what-
get.
Because Giannis is a free agent in 2028,
get-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not close.
you have a
enough.
2-year window.
Yeah.
I think it has to be a team that is closer to like fringe contention.
Yes.
status, which is like, or actually,
I'm gonna
in
be honest.
contention
That's
status.
like I'm gonna say because fringe contention status is every team in the East if you give them Giannis.
No, I disagree.
I mean,
I-
besides the ones that are at the bottom of the bottom.
Besides the tank for booze team.
Like, I'm
right
gonna be
now,
real. I
like,
think if
every
the
other
Sixers
team-
have Giannis,
is-
they're probably the
I
best
think
team.
I
What
think the
does the
Sixers are
Pistons
good.
salary cap?
I think if the
look like?
Cavs do it,
Salary
that
cap.
would be very interesting.
Could they do it?
Pistons.
They would trade. So no. Can I tell you why they can't do it? Because they have to pay Duran still. And
Yeah, no,
if they trade for Giannis before paying Duran, it like really throws off what exactly you can do. Duran
Yeah,
would
because they'd have to trade pretty much everybody else who's making.
They'd be
anything.
trading Duran on a rookie contract.
No.
No, you wouldn't
you
trade.
Keep Duran.
Yeah, you got to keep Duran. Is
I'll say they
It's the
have.
fact that
great
he'd be making like
defense.
a mag.
Yeah,
They
I
have
would not
Tobias
trade
and
Duran.
Duncan Robertson, Isaiah Stewart as movable contract.
You know what?
Karis LeVert.
They could
They
fake
could
do
easily.
it.
And
no,
then-
I wouldn't even.
Let's see what
They'd have
and
to
I-
make
and
the
I-
salary work,
And I would
but
say they have
you-
all their picks still.
Yeah, but
They do.
If I was Milwaukee at that point, if I'm going to Detroit, I want your young guys. I want Asar. I want Ron.
I mean, I would probably.
Yeah, you'd have to
do
probably
that.
find.
Not
a
even
third
probably.
team there to
If,
make
You
it.
would-
if I was Detroit, I would do
Yeah, I
it.
think
You
if you're
want Ron?
Detroit, yeah.
If you're
100%.
Milwaukee,
I
do
would-
it.
I would buy
I'm okay
Malone.
with that because I'm gonna be real. If I'm Detroit, also we just named 3 guys who are contributing for them. I don't want to trade those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like I would.
Tobias
That's
and-
what I'd ask for though.
Well, one, they hate Karis LeVert over there.
No, I was
they
talking
don't
about
like-
Tobias, Duncan, and Stewart. These are all guys who are actually playing for them.
That's
And you'd
yeah,
wanna keep
that's
the
I mean,
what would be-
Tobias also probably doesn't have that much longer.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I'm just
But you
speaking
want
so
to
in
keep the win
general.
now. It'd be
Yeah, I need
weird
the guys
with
who
the
are gonna
money,
be
but
here.
I would.
Yeah.
The package to me, and if I was Milwaukee, I'd ask for centered around Asar, Ron,
Which are
and-
bad fits with Giannis, so I would do it.
Yeah, and I'd probably have to take back Ivy. I don't love.
I would
Jaden
take all
Ivey's
three.
asset
Yeah, I
right
would
now,
take all of
but,
them.
like,
Yeah,
would.
they-
yeah, you
yeah,
take
I'd take all of
that,
them.
and then
Why not?
give me your picks, and
Yeah.
at that
Yeah,
point,
and then you'd probably have to find a third team to drop some salary
Yeah.
in there just to
Yep.
make the money
wouldn't-
work.
that's probably not the best return, but I see.
I mean,
it.
you buy low on
Yeah,
some
you buy
young
low on some
players,
good
get some
young players,
picks.
so-
I mean,
I mean, okay, now if we're talking best returns, I think it's the Rockets package.
Oh yeah,
It's Şengün, it's
Yeah,
you probably wouldn't throw a man in there.
No.
So it'd probably be
Way too
Şengün,
much.
Jabari, the 2 Phoenix picks.
Yeah.
And then a couple of Rockets.
I just don't know how I feel about trading Şengün this early.
No, I would. It's not even. I don't want to say it's not about Şengün. I hate the Giannis KD fit. I hate
Why?
it.
Really?
I hate that.
I mean,
I
my issue with this
I don't agree with that
is
at all.
Giannis is not a center.
They don't. Yeah.
If Giannis could play center and had shown at any point that he could play center full
Oh, you're
time,
saying if we
I
trade
think-
Şengün?
yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, we traded Şengün.
agree with
I
that.
hate
I think
Giannis KD
I
fit.
think Capella and Adams could be a good.
Oh, that's
center
nasty.
rotation.
No, that's nasty. That's
Disgusting.
Next to
nasty. No,
Giannis.
sir.
Disgusting.
hell
No.
no.
Capella's not that bad.
No, sir.
No, he's not.
He's
He's
not.
not.
Neither one of them are starting bigs.
Yeah, no,
Cool, but I don't
just- they
need like a
can't.
starting big.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
KD.
Name
Yeah, you
one
do.
team that's good that doesn't have a good center.
Name a team with Giannis and KD.
The moment they only had one of them,
Man,
but the
Giannis-
moment Brook Lopez was no longer a starting caliber center, look what happened to that team.
No, but also it's like his second best player was KPJ.
No, we're talking before. We're talking
Oh, yeah,
before that.
team.
Like when Chris Middleton was there, when Drew Holiday was there. The moment Brook Lopez died, they were no longer title contenders. You need a certain type of center next to Giannis. Like for as great of a defender as Giannis was at his peak, for how good of a defender he still is, it's a very specific type of role. He's not a drop coverage big. He's a uber athletic, weak side shot blocker, and just a freak of nature that you can really throw at POA against a lot of guys. He's a good post defender, but like he's not a pick and roll coverage defender. He can do it, but one, why would I ask Giannis to do that for 80 possessions a game? Which is if I have Steven Adams and Clint
Yeah.
Capella,
Yeah,
he's going to
especially
be
in the
guarding a
playoffs.
lot of
He's
pick and
playing
rolls
in
every
the
single game because
playoffs.
he's going to be your best option to do it. Nah, I
Like
can't.
when you
stomach
play
that.
the Thunder, he's playing center. When you play the Spurs, he's gonna have to play center. What other? Shit, if you play the Lakers, you might have to play center.
I feel like all those matchups he wins the big battle though.
It's not about him winning
Yeah,
the
it's
battle.
not-
It's
yeah.
about how much you're asking him to
Yeah.
do. Because if I'm asking you
And
to
also,
play
you
all
think-
of these pick and rolls and switch on all these ISOs, and then go out there and drop
Be
30 and
the
8,
offensive.
Also, do you
I
think
mean,
the
if
do you
there's
think
one player that could do it, it's the freak of.
can I
nature
tell you why he
Giannis.
couldn't? Do you think the Rockets have the spacing to make a Giannis?
oh, that
lineup work?
also is the other thing.
You said
Because,
a
again,
what?
You're not
a
trading
Giannis
him in
center
that
line.
package.
Do you think
so-
you have the spacing to make that work? Again, you're not starting Giannis as center, but again, in those Thunder
It
games
would
and
be
those,
like
you would
Reed, Amen, Tari, Giannis,
KD,
Giannis, KD.
Yeah.
KD, Giannis.
I mean,
mean,
It can,
That's
but
fake. That's fake. 3 shooters around.
I don't
and
know,
Amen.
man.
Okay. Next point. Giannis is a really good playmaker. I think his playmaking is a very underrated aspect of
He'd
his
instantly
game.
be the best playmaker on our team.
He
would.
would.
Yes,
but
currently,
he
yes.
is a very specific type of playmaker. He's
wants
not
skinny
running
shooters.
pick and roll. He's going to drive and kick. That's
Okay.
what he is. And a men in a Giannis line, like he's going to be dunker because he's not going to be on the ball now. Because I'm giving the ball to Giannis and KD. Reed, it's going to be a bit of an adjustment for him. We've already seen how he's fit in and out of
I mean,
lineups.
Reed can get in that corner. Tari's the best corner shooter in the NBA, and Kevin Durant can shoot from anywhere.
Yeah, but at some point, those guys are gonna have to be like Tari's gonna be asked to attack and close out. Like those guys are
Yeah,
gonna
to
be
be
asked
fair,
to like
not
he's
terrible
been
at it.
good
Yeah,
at
he's
it.
been pretty solid at it.
He's been
I mean,
solid at this
I'm
year,
just saying,
but
right now we're asking
like-
Jabari to attack a closeout.
well, yeah,
Yep, I
he's,
mean, we don't got to speak on that on
who else,
today's
could,
come
episode.
on,
who else could trade for Giannis?
Come on.
Yeah, I forgot that
Come
his
on,
name
man.
gets
Yeah,
brought
I
up
just-
when you.
I don't know. Okay. Next team. So we said Knicks could do it. Orlando could, probably won't. Spurs could, maybe could.
I feel like that Cavs is intriguing.
Oh, there's a team.
Thunder? Celtics? Ah.
They could do it.
Celtics is fun.
because they
Celtics
could.
is a fun one.
They could give them Anthony's expiring. They could give them Hauser, and it'd be like one other contract.
How would they not be in cap hell though?
No, they would
there's
be in
3
cap
super
hell.
max
would be-
players.
they
But you
would
be
be
in
cap-
cap hell with Giannis Davis?
How can they
This
do
is
that?
the thing.
And
They're,
Derek White.
they're essentially they came out of the second apron for this.
Yep.
Right. They would go back into it, but like
You would
Oh,
go back
nah,
into
you're
it with.
fraud, man.
for the Celtics,
Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't the rule 2 out of the last 3 years?
yeah, you're gonna lose a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But actually, you lose your 2030 pick, right?
It's
it gets
5
frozen.
years, right?
and it
Five
gets
years.
put
Five
to
years
Okay,
the
in
back
the
of the
2031 pick we
of
get
the first
frozen.
round.
I mean, I would fake consider it if it's cheap enough. If Tatum was healthy, I think I would absolutely do it.
I mean,
The problem is Tatum's not coming back,
At all.
so which is why I wouldn't do it. Because you'd be going all in for a year without your best player, which seems kind of dumb.
yeah. And then the next year you wouldn't have any roster spots.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You
So
playing 7 people.
they would
Next
have to
year, that
include.
second apron hammer
They would
would
have to
crash
include
down.
Derek White. That's the problem.
Ah, nah. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
nah.
it.
It's funny. Derek White, Hauser, and Anthony Simons get
Yeah, I
together
would not do
financially.
it. I would not do it.
I would say I wouldn't. if I'm the Celtics, I'm not attaching picks to that. That's the best offer you're going to get. Derek White's the best player you're going to get.
Yeah, but
at that point, offers Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, it almost becomes
the Rockets offer Shingun or something.
It almost becomes a lose-lose because, I mean, lose-lose when you're trading for Giannis sounds insane, but like you get Giannis, you're in a win now window, but you also don't have Tatum.
We have like 6
and then meanwhile
players.
the Bucks have 33-year-old Derek White.
Yeah,
that's not really the asset
that's
you want off of
terrible.
Giannis.
Well, then again, you probably do what. That's funny enough. The Celtics ended up eventually doing with Drew. You probably flip. If Milwaukee's smart, you just immediately flip Derek White somewhere, and you go get an asset for him.
I just feel like that's just too much legwork when I can get a better package from another team.
I was gonna say because we talked about the Pistons, young players and picks. I think that's probably the best thing. The Cat plus picks trade.
Unironically, the Warriors package also.
Yeah, the Warriors package.
I think the
Warriors package is really enticing.
The biggest downside of the Warriors package is, does Giannis want to go west? Because if I was Giannis, I'm staying east.
I mean, the thing we've kind of just been ignoring in this conversation, and I think this is what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be open season. I think it's whatever team Giannis. I think Giannis is going to tell them what he wants to go to.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's where he's going to go.
I can see that.
So
I think the most you'll get is like Dre said, he'll have a list and then they'll bid
like 2 or 3 teams.
And then
the best offer.
If I'm like the 3rd or 4th team on the list, I can just offer the best package and try to do an audition to keep them.
Yeah.
Like if I was the Warriors and I was 4th on the list, I'm gonna be real, bro.
I do it anyways.
I'm throwing the chips.
Man,
in. I got 2 years
Celtics,
to
y'all
to
wouldn't do
prove
this if y'all were
myself.
the Celtics. It'd be Giannis for
But I
Derek
agree
White,
with that.
Simons, Hauser, and a couple of firsts.
But the problem is,
Again, they gonna
you
have
don't
like 6
Tatum.
playable players.
Yeah, you have 6 playable players, and one of them is Tatum.
Dog, but when Jason Tatum comes back, I have Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Jaylen
You're not gonna have a
They're
roster.
going to have Aaron Holiday
Jason Tatum comes back next.
Can I tell you what I don't care about? You know what we said at the beginning of this season? They don't have a roster. Do you know what they figured out? Joe Mazzulla can play me at center, and they're good. No. Again. No, what I'm saying, they would still have a Keita. They still have all the young guys they love, and Hugo and Peyton Pritchard.
How many
they still
years
have
is
the
Keita
guy.
on the contract though? Because he's gonna get paid.
I'll be honest. We be saying that with a lot of guys. Keita not getting no crazy money. They can afford to resign
if
him.
you got 3 Supermaxes though, I'm gonna be real, gang. It's gonna get
They can
nasty.
He's not getting nothing crazy.
I'm about to say I don't think he's
But
getting.
is he? Because I'm gonna be real. They don't at that point. They
Keita
don't
not-
have the
I mean,
MLE.
He's not touching the MLE. No, he's not. I don't think
Yeah, I don't think
Keita's
he's
touching the
MLE.
MLE.
Are you gonna have the taxpayer one? Because I think he's making. I think the taxpayer is like $6 million.
They're not going to have the taxpayer.
They're not gonna have anything. But like again,
They're not going to have shit.
Dude, no. Again,
Actually,
again,
I don't think they can afford them.
I don't know
can I
if
ask
they can
you?
field a roster.
Can I ask you this right now? Do they have shit right now? Be so real with me.
Okay. No.
Like
Hold on,
Sam
hold on.
Hauser's been. I know he had that game where he went 10 for 21. He hasn't been Sam Hauser
okay,
this year.
this is-
Anthony Simons sucks, and Derek White would be. Y'all know how much I love Derek White, where he was on my shooting guard rankings. But like, I'm getting Giannis.
No. They don't have shit right now, but they're also not in the second apron, so it's okay.
But I'm going in the second apron for Giannis.
No,
they're
but
going.
It's
Gang,
worse in the second apron. You're going to the second apron for the 4th year in a row.
I don't care. You can go in the second apron for 9 years in a row.
You're
if I
gonna have
Giannis.
like an $800 million repeater tax. I don't even think that number.
I don't think it'll be that. I don't think it's
that
that.
number is
I'm pretty
accurate.
sure.
I think it's gonna be
I don't think
like
it's like
700 to
8.
800 million.
It's no way. It's
I
not.
think if it
The
stacks
Suns had
4
the
times,
highest.
it is like 500.
The
Yeah,
Suns
the Suns
had
had
the highest
5.
ever, and it was 5. And then
that was
this
like,
would
what, 2
this
years,
would be-
3 years?
Yeah, that was 2-3 years. This would be
It's like 3.
2 years more to that because you're not gonna get out of the second apron.
They'll still.
You can't get out the
You
second.
can't get out.
I'm gonna be so real with
You're
you.
paying
bro.
almost $1 billion. You better be.
I don't-
winning.
I
Are
don't
you even
know.
making money at that point?
You're going to.
Yeah, are you?
A profitable business.
Yeah.
800
Hey
million,
man,
gang.
not my pockets. I'm trying to build good basketball. Go
Gang,
get
that's
Gang.
like what? How much are the Celtics
Payton-
worth? Like $7 billion?
a lot.
Gang, that's damn near a tenth of their net worth as a
Bruh,
franchise.
Let's be so real. All this money's fake. All these billionaires are gonna get paid anyway, gang. They don't care. You know what they're gonna do? So they're gonna win a title, and that same group's just gonna sell the team for $10 million. It's just gonna be a new owner on the Celtics every year, bro. Who cares? Who cares? Because every single ownership group that's gonna buy the Celtics is gonna have Giannis, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, and Joe Mazzulla and Brad Stevens in the building. Why wouldn't you do
They're
it?
gonna have me starting that point.
Gang, we said at the beginning of this year, they're not gonna do shit.
Listen to that center.
Keep
They the
your,
2 seed.
keep your phone off D&D, gang. You're getting a call to be their backup point guard.
Hey man, Joe was me and Mazzulla's sister. I'm like 8-3-2 on God.
Like,
I'm
oh, is
like
that Yogi
8-3-2 for real.
Farrell?
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Where he
3
come from?
fouls, 2 turnovers.
Turnovers.
That was the Yogi Ferrell insanity.
Is that Taco Fall?
Hey, J.D. Davidson already would have.
Oh, he for sure going there.
He going
I'm
back.
like,
what?
dude,
He's starting.
Bro,
They-
he's starting.
Oh, me, he's starting.
They probably have the best. They probably have the best player developmental system. They probably have the best G League system. They have the best head coach in the NBA. They have the best general manager in the NBA. And I'd be giving them Giannis to go with Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And y'all know I hate Jaylen Brown. But Jaylen Brown 3 next to Tatum
Jaylen Brown at the third.
and Giannis.
Number 34, Giannis checking out for Dwight Howard.
No, they gonna start calling people back. They gonna be on that Phillip Rivers, bro.
These are the guys. They would still have all of their
Hey,
young
Javale,
guys.
can you still jump?
Dude, they still got like Hugo Gonzalez is really good. I like Shireman. You still have the guys you're going to re-sign on the minimums, like Akita, like a Jordan Walsh is still in a contract for them. They have rotation pieces making $1 million right now. And you can't see these are dog shit players. They're the two seed. They're all playing.
They have a really
Jordan
good
Walsh is just a good NBA player.
They're not bad.
Like Hugo Gonzalez is just a good nigga on a rookie scale contract.
None of them.
Y'all are saying they'd be something. No, it'd be Hugo checking in. It'd be Xavier fucking Tillman who could play.
Hugo starting,
all these
gang.
dudes would be checking in.
I'm about to say.
Their five is Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Giannis, Neems, Keita. And then I still have a Jordan Walsh off the bench, a Hugo Gonzalez off the bench. I still have all them dudes off the bench. And you don't think one of these old-ass shitty niggas is going to say, let me go team with him now. Them motherfuckers got Giannis too. I like Boston. I want to wear number 92 for a year.
Nah, that's crazy because you are not getting no good number. You're not getting a good number.
Like, bro, who are you, bro? Like Jeff Green?
Hey,
Who are you kidding, bro?
But again, y'all are like, I don't think y'all are here.
I get what you're saying.
I don't think y'all hear what I'm saying. If they just trade Giannis, they have an 8-man rotation. And you're laughing
That's
right now.
that's what you need in the
Gonzalez
playoffs.
on God plays for the Rockets right now. I promise
No, he
you.
for sure. Hugo's good.
Jordan Walsh, Ime might do some things over Jordan Walsh. I swear to God, if he could build a player, it'd be Jordan
Say that
Walsh.
too loud.
Jordan Walsh is.
Let's go to the next
we
team.
can move on. This is a player who does not hold as much power in deciding where he goes. In fact, the Shams quote says feeling helpless?
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Yeah, we're
He
talking
said
about.
Brown was
He
feeling
said,
healthy.
we are witnessing the final chapter of the relationship between LeBron for the Lakers. The end is approaching.
But yeah, the
and
King.
this is after they asked him, I want to say last night when we recorded, or the day we're recording this, that they was like, what did he say? I'm gonna
Yeah, what was the quote on that interview?
The quote, I should have pulled that up. They asked him, they said when they asked him, did he want to finish season with the Lakers? He just said, I'm good, and kind of just dodged the question entirely.
Oh, man.
Is the
That's
Akron
not how
Hammer,
it's supposed to end, bro.
the kid from Akron.
That's not how it's supposed to end, bro.
Captain America.
You can't treat your ghost like this,
The
bro.
King.
You're missing one.
Thanos.
You're missing one.
Thanos.
No, not Thanos. You're missing one. What am I doing right now? I'm driving, pulling the clutch. That's all that shit is, dude. It's just clutch sports being clutch sports over and over again. I'm so sick of this. LeBron James, please retire. That's just where I'm at. Please retire. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Man,
Why does your agent have a podcast? Why is your agent saying, yeah, they should trade your teammate? But I don't represent LeBron's feelings. I'm just his best friend of 30 years and agent. I'm just the guy he shares $1 billion organization with Clutch Sports.
That's
it.
I think similar to the Giannis stuff, I think the writing's kind of on the wall. This is probably his last year in LA.
You could
have just said last year. You could have just said that.
It quite literally is his last year. He's not under contract after this year, and they have.
And they really can't trade him either.
And they can't trade him, and they have said they're not extending him. He's gonna walk.
This is gonna sound so crazy.
What team is he signed with?
As a team, why would I want to deal with this circus at this point?
I will tell you why, DeAndre Williams.
Because it's LeBron James.
Not even that. Next season is probably his last year in the
money,
NBA.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much money your team is going to make if you are the arena that's hosting his retirement tour?
Hey, do you want to host LeBron James' retirement tour?
Do you want to charge $500 to get into the nosebleeds?
Okay. Name a team. Name a team.
This can't be
the Nets.
Name a team that won't do it.
If I was the Nets, I'd do it.
I'm gonna be real. If LeBron James would want to go to the Nets for his last season, fairs. But name a team.
What level of contract is he willing to sign?
That's the. Not even willing.
Again,
will he even be allowed to sign less than like?
It'll be a 1 year.
It would become an NBPA problem.
Yeah, will he even be allowed to sign that?
Let's say he signs for 40. Let's say it's $40 million.
Okay.
But how many teams have $40 million to give this summer?
That's number one.
That's like two.
But again, what team? So y'all point is like, oh, they're gonna host this, and I've even said this on the podcast before that I didn't think the Lakers were gonna say, despite all the issues, that we're gonna let go of his retirement tour. At this point, I think all parties are just sick of each other, which you should be. Both of you stink. But at this point, dude, like, name me a team that is comfortable trading away $40 million worth of assets just to say, I'm gonna host LeBron's retirement tour?
Maybe
like who?
The Cavs say let's go ahead and make it happen.
A team already in a dumpster fire whose GM is probably about to get fired, whose head coach's job is down the line, and half their players are not about to get traded is gonna say, yeah, let me sacrifice half of my core because those are the contracts you're gonna have to give up to get a LeBron James for a year and say, Yeah, just retire. Bring Bronny with you.
I'll trade Evan Mobley for LeBron straight
Nah,
up.
you
Right
tripping.
Oh my lord.
On me, I
Tripping.
would.
Hell
That's
nah.
another thing I feel like
Oh,
we're missing.
me, I
Hell
I
nah.
don't think LeBron is this bad.
No, it's not about
He's
him
not.
being good or bad.
I said, what positive plus minus is here?
It's not about him being good or bad.
Oh,
One,
that's
it's
how
the
you know
circus
it's
that
over,
comes
bro.
with it. I don't think LeBron, the contract he is going to warrant, because he's still LeBron James.
Yeah, he's still a
he's
good
still a
player.
top
He's-
25 player in
yeah,
basketball.
and that's
at
too
worst.
low.
Like, that guy is still going to command $14 million at least. Why would I shell that out for a 44-year-old one-year project?
Because you would make a lot of money in hosting that retirement tour.
Cool. And if I'm Kenny Atkinson and the Cavs, I'm getting fired now in another year
I
because
didn't
you
say they
wasted
should
one of my
do that
years on my
technically.
contract.
I was saying like if I was the Nets, I'd do it.
Actually do it?
If I was any team with
I
cap
don't
space
know
this
if
summer, I'd
LeBron
do
would
it.
do that.
Again, like LeBron,
Back on the-
if LeBron's willing to go to
No, he's
Brooklyn,
not the Nets.
fair.
No, I'm talking
Brooklyn should do it, but
LeBron will go home for sure. LeBron will go home.
I mean, because his options are pretty limited because a lot of teams can
if
originally
I'm
acquire.
Cleveland, I say
Yeah.
no. No, you cannot.
Nah,
come
you
home.
cannot
That's
say no to LeBron.
No, you can't come
bro.
on.
You cannot
This
say
is
no to
2016.
LeBron.
I'm pulling
NBA
it.
champion.
I'm pulling the Ime. I'm pulling the Ime. James, go chase championships.
No bullshit. If LeBron is like LeBron on the Cavs, that's fake. Not like
For a minimum.
for a minimum.
For a minimum. No, I'm asking because that's all I'd take him back on if I was Cleveland.
Oh,
Hell no,
I
bro,
don't think any NBA will let him
Oh, it
go.
wouldn't. But again, if I'm the Cavs, if I'm any team that thinks in 2026, 2027 I can contend, I'm not giving you 40. I can't afford to give you $40 million.
I mean, no, they can't.
That's what I'm saying. So again, what team
can't have him over
is
the
willing
Cavs.
to do it? Give me a team that's
They
willing to
honestly don't care about money.
I don't think there
contracts to
is
go get him.
let's say like the Warriors cannot get Giannis.
Jimmy for
And
Brian.
they just flip Jimmy for Brian.
That's not. I'm nothing.
They
I mean, that makes the Warriors better.
I'm nothing.
It does. No, I mean it does. But
I don't
Yeah,
think
we don't
LeBron
need
would
to
do
see that, bro.
though.
We don't need
I don't
to
think
see
I
that.
think
LeBron
he
would do
would
that.
at this
Can
point.
I
Because
We
his
do not
options-
need to see
his
LeBron
options,
in a
if
Warriors
we're assuming
jersey,
he
man. That
cannot
is
go
not
to
it,
go back to
bro.
the Lakers. What are his other options?
Yeah, but
It-
LeBron
it-
in a
it then
Golden
becomes the
State
Nets.
jersey,
Bro, it's not supposed to end like
LeBron in
this,
a
bro.
Golden State
Like,
jersey is
no,
so
dog. That is
it wasn't supposed to end in
disgusting.
LA. It
It wasn't
wasn't.
supposed to end in LA.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I think it was.
No, it
He
wasn't.
signed that deal expecting
I thought
it.
he-
When in 2016 when you said that, no,
but
I'm saying,
Oh,
you think
yeah,
LeBron
yeah.
cares about our perfect story for him anymore?
I don't
That
know.
ship
I probably
sailed
would have,
in
honestly.
2010.
You said in
He don't-
2016 after he won? Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like did you ever think LeBron was going to be a Laker? No, he doesn't care about our story being ending for us.
I mean,
I'm gonna be
He
real.
does
I
not
think
care
I
about
think
I don't think the Lakers is a bad.
I think by the time they
No,
made the
again,
Kyrie
I'm not
trade,
saying it's
yes.
not, but like this idea of like he wouldn't go to Golden State says who?
Nah, that's disgusting, man. Like, bro, do you really want
Yeah.
to see LeBron, Lakers, or
wanna
Warriors?
see
I'll say
LeBron.
because he got
I
to.
don't
Oh,
want to see it.
no. Here's the nasty part. He can't wear 23 because Draymond
Because
got
Draymond's
it,
wearing it.
and 6
Can't
is
wear 6 is
retired.
retired for Bill Russell.
So what
No,
does he do?
no.
No, I'm
He
not.
could
I'm
be
not even entertaining.
LeBron
that.
and like number 20. I feel like that alone is why he can't go to
No,
Golden State. Because like
absolutely not.
you can't retire in like the number
Absolutely
like
not, man.
I
the number
still
3.
present. Name a team.
Bro, I'm gonna be
Like,
real.
name a
gang,
team that
if
could
the,
do it.
If the Cleveland Cavaliers tell LeBron James no, they need to be relegated. It is no way a franchise that is as historically impoverished without this nigga is telling him. Would you like to know the Cleveland Cavaliers win percentage in non-LeBron James played games?
Well, like 50.
It is sub 40.
I'll say
Oh
that,
my God.
that's probably carried by like post like 2021.
Prior to 2023, it was 35.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Would you like to know how many playoff series they have won
Have they won any?
without LeBron James? They have won a singular one
one series.
to the Magic in 2024.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
that's right,
they
that's
did.
right. That
They
was their
did.
first
They won that
One series.
You're right. You're right.
If you tell him no, and that is your franchise,
Yep.
relegation.
You know, I would 100% just
Relegation.
100% just say no.
Bro, I'm gonna be real, gang. You can't tell me you care about money. You're paying Evan Mobley a max.
He good. He a good player.
He's 24 and a better asset. If
Have we watched Evan Mobley play basketball?
I'm gonna be
He's not
so
better
real.
than LeBron.
I don't care if he's better. If you traded Evan Mobley for LeBron James, you should
Oh,
be fired.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
do that right
crazy.
now.
No, that's
Right
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll do it right now.
Nah, you're tripping.
Like, you should
I'll
be
do it right
fired.
now.
If I was the Cavs, I mean, if I was the Lakers, you're
I'll
I
do
could
it
flip
today.
Evan Mobley for LeBron. I'd do it today.
I'm yes. Make the call yesterday
I
if
would
you're the
do it
Lakers.
today. I'd do it before this
Ain't no
podcast
way,
even
man.
ends.
He not, bro. You not LeBron, and you not help my team win. What we doing, bro?
I think the Lakers would trade LeBron James for anybody 25 and younger. that like has a semblance of a pulse as an NBA.
But I mean, the problem
Well, I mean,
is
the Lakers. The reason the Lakers need to move off LeBron is because he doesn't fit with Luka, who at this point is younger.
yeah,
and
you're just gonna lose him for
That's
anything
the thing.
anyways.
Yeah, you're gonna
in
look
like
for
a year.
anything. So from the Lakers' perspective, where it's like, I need to construct a roster around Luka. I'm sorry, your 40 to 50 million has to get allocated somewhere.
Yeah, I like
that makes sense for the Lakers.
Yeah.
If I'm the Cavs,
Nothing.
Did he have the no trade?
There's no way you can tell this nigga no, man. Like that is insane to me.
I'm allocating 50
Bro,
million.
imagine the Bulls telling Michael
Again,
Jordan no, dog. Like what?
And then when LeBron James retires the year after that, what the hell are you gonna do with that $50 million? Who's coming to Cleveland?
I mean, I'm gonna be right at that point.
Because you're not. You're not winning a ring. So you just traded for the nigga just so he could retire
would
back
trade
I
home.
mean, they not winning a ring right now. No way. Do you see this trash ass team they put out there?
Their pathway to winning a ring.
They
is
like
better
5
with
games
the-
above
their-
500.
Their pathway to winning a ring is better with the assets they have right now than if I
They
trade
don't got
my
no
best
pathway, man.
asset
You gotta
for
get rid of them.
LeBron.
Not even that. I'm
You
saying
gotta
talking about
get rid
Evan
of them.
Mobley, who is their
Them
best
niggas
asset.
are
their best
5
asset.
games above 500 gang. They don't have a pathway. Let's be for real.
Again,
I mean, that's fine. I will figure it out with Evan Mobley. I'll
I'm gonna say
I'll just retool around.
again. Let's say you trade LeBron for Evan Mobley, and then LeBron retires. Do you know what problems you still have? My backcourt's still the same
I
backcourt
would
that couldn't
trade
win
Darius Garland
with Evan
before I
Mobley
trade-
and with LeBron.
I trade.
James. So no,
say,
again,
give
so now
Trade both of 'em.
after LeBron James, I am now losing Evan Mobley, my
could
best
you,
asset,
and
and I'm gonna do what I would have done with Evan Mobley.
I mean,
would have got me more assets.
the Lakers got picks. I'm gonna be real, man. We can make some shit.
Could you do Darius Garland and
You
Jared
make
Allen's
something.
contract? Would that add up?
Oh, I'm not doing
Why
that.
would you not just
Yeah,
trade
I'm
Evan
not doing
Mobley?
Move Evan Mobley to the 5.
Gang, is Evan Mobley even better than Jared Allen?
Yes, yes, he is.
Shit. If I speak.
Yeah, I'm not.
If I speak.
I'm not.
Is he? That's a. Have we?
Hey.
Is Evan Mobley at the 5 a better basketball player than Jared Allen?
I don't know
Yes.
if we.
Yes, he is.
I don't think we
Yes,
can
he
say
is.
no to that.
So then why is Jared Allen still there?
Because the Cavs are
Great
stupid.
question. Yeah,
The
that's a great
Cavs are
question.
dumb.
I'm gonna be real. If he been there that long, I'm gonna be real.
And Jared Allen's not a bad
I'm gonna
player.
say
If he-
I didn't want to say that
that's
like Jared
fine.
Allen's bad. Jared Allen's really, really good, but
Really
it's
good.
obvious you have to get rid of one of
Gang,
them.
if you believe that Evan Mobley full time at the 5, he'd be a full time 5 right now today. He'd be
No,
doing
because
it right
you're paying
now.
Jared Allen all that money. He not
That's a
coming off
valuable contract
He come off
though.
the
He's
bench.
making 20
And he's
million.
good.
I mean, you could.
He's only
You know how valuable of an asset Jared Allen is? If they really wanted to trade him, you know how many teams need to center him? The Lakers just signed DeAndre Ayton.
For the same amount of money.
Oh,
they're
mind
making
you,
now.
Bro,
you,
the Lakers
I'm gonna
almost
cash
gave
that
up
bet.
2 first-round picks for Mark Williams after he played 25 games. Do you know how much Jared Allen would run for?
Yeah, no, you would.
If Evan Mobley was as ready to play the 5 full-time as we were acting like he was, Jared Allen would not be on this roster. He wouldn't. He would be gone. Because we've seen this movie before. When center prospects are actually ready, the other center that's there gets gone. When the Nuggets felt like Nikola Jokic's ready, you know what they did with Yusuf Nurkic, who was also a very good young center prospect? They traded him.
That's true.
He's not ready,
Traded
bro.
Christian
And we
Wood.
got to stop acting like he is. I'm going to be real. At this point, I don't think he's a better center than Jared Allen. Because if he was, he wouldn't be there.
That still like doesn't matter. He's still a better ass. If I
a better
ask,
asset.
I'm gonna say, if I
you-
ask around the
the
league,
Lakers
who's gonna
have
get
picks.
me more? No, dude, LeBron in 2 picks is not Evan Mobley's value.
I mean, I'm going to be real. I think
Evan Mobley getting me. I'm so serious.
Wait, you saying
if I
they
dangle
give up 2
Evan
picks to Mark
Mobley,
Williams.
if I dangle Evan Mobley on the open market right now, bro, that's like 4
5,
picks at least.
man.
Like,
I mean,
That's 4 to
we
5.
just saw the Lakers almost give up 2 first-round picks for Mark Williams, and Evan
but the
Mobley
problem
is
is
infinitely more healthy and better.
that's what I'm saying.
But
And you were
LeBron
trying to
isn't
trade
an
him for
asset in
LeBron
this
in 2
trade.
picks. LeBron's not an
He's
asset
not an
right
asset
now.
in that trade.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think
so
I think you can get a lot of assets from the Lakers.
But what,
They don't have,
They don't
like,
have. That's
I'm-
the trade. They have 2
I'm
tradable
not
first. I want to
thinking-
say.
Did they
I
have
don't think.
first in the 2030s?
No, they could trade more than 2.
Yeah,
I'm
but
about to
you
say
know-
it start opening up.
I'm gonna be at it. One, me personally, I would never trade for the Lakers picks. They're gonna have cap space out the wazoo to do something some year. They were bad for like 3 years, and they were smart enough to make sure they had their own
They
picks.
also have Luka,
Like,
who's a walking.
yeah, like they have. Like I don't think that the Lakers have valuable picks to actually give up. I don't think that they have any valuable assets anybody else would want to give up. And dog, Evan Mobley is, whether you like him or not, the NBA likes him. If I dangle him on the open market, he's at least 4 unprotected
He's,
first.
he's a depoy.
I mean,
He's
that's,
like
if you don't want to
23.
trade Mobley, Allen's also right there.
But if you do Allen, you have to do Allen.
I'm pretty
and
sure
Garland.
a package around like Allen and like Hunter and something else could get it done theoretically.
You like Allen.
They'd be in cap hell, but they could get it
But
done.
again, like I'm
I'll
getting.
be real. I also would just
year-
flip Garland, which they also need to do anyway.
You're just
they're
trading
right
for a
on the wall.
negative asset, man. And I'm
mean-
reshaping my team for a guy that's gone in a
In
year.
a year. That's.
I mean, I'm
that's
not even.
why
I'm
trading
doing
Mobley
stuff
for
like that needs to be done already.
But again,
Yeah, but
if I'm gonna
if you're
do
gonna
it
trade
already,
Evan
let
Mobley,
me flip Evan
yeah,
Mobley for
trade
just
him.
something
I mean,
that'll help me out.
leave Mobley out of it. If we can trade Jared Allen, right, who also probably needs to go anyway, I still think in that trade, I think Jared Allen or whatever you're getting back as an asset there because LeBron has an expiring contract. So you're probably netting at bare minimum at least a first round pick on top of that, right? Cool.
If I'm the Lakers, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I
mean, probably net more than that, honestly.
Anything is better than that because you're going to get nothing for it.
We just seen a go-on rate from Mark Williams, and Jared Allen is also better than Mark Williams.
Jared Allen also fits really well for the Lakers and what they're trying to do with Luka. So
yeah, all right, I think we can keep it pushing.
Can we talk about the most fun team? I was about to say the most fun team in basketball.
Yep. Yeah. The Suns.
Shout out to. Oh wait. He's been victory clapping his agenda board. Will was like loving the Clippers stuff at the beginning of the season. If you remember, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Oralytics agenda board. If you could see it, bottom right corner. Favorite bets of the season. I think a couple people had some over/under Spurs.
It's cashing.
Cash like the 80 no triple double.
I'm fried.
I would like everyone to guess who is already 5 games out from clearing their over/under.
Actually, I lied. I'm not
Yeah,
fried.
The Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns, man.
Yeah. The most fun team in
They're
basketball.
5 games away.
Clear the over/under.
The over/under was 30.5. I want to say they're at 26.
Dude, they're
right
on
now.
pace to win like 50.
That's beautiful, man.
They're
Jordan Ott
on pace
is
to win as many games as we are, like 52.
Ott Donnie basketball is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Ott
That nigga
is
hooping.
quickly made himself one of the best coaches in the league. Like
Yep.
he's going to put himself in some very uncomfortable conversations. He has turned all of those guys and given them careers. Grayson Allen's playing his best basketball. Royce O'Neal is. Jordan Goodwin's going to end up getting paid because of this. Colin Gillespie's going to get paid because of this. Dylan Brooks became a 20-point-per-game scorer with some of the best spacing I've ever seen. And he's doing this in quiet as kept. Devin Booker's been bad.
Yeah, he's
also been hurt.
He's been in and out of lineups, and Devin Booker has not nearly been the Devin Booker I think a lot of us thought he'd be by taking more usage with Kevin Durant gone. They've also been. Today's game for them is the first game where they have nobody on the injury report. They have been hurt the entire season, beat up the entire season, guys in and out the lineups, brand new team, brand new system, brand new coach, and they are a half a game back of the 4 seed.
Yep. 5 through 9 in the West is essentially the same record.
Like, and it's ridiculous.
You're forgetting the biggest reason why they're successful. It's that demon who wearing number 3 for him, Dylan Brooks, bro.
Yeah.
What was you about to say?
He hasn't played.
I would like everyone to check
Bro, he
the
got like
best.
3
I would
games
like
played.
everyone to
Come
check
on,
who has
Shut
the
up.
best plus
Shut up.
minus in the
Shut
league.
up.
That's what I would like to check.
He wasn't even efficient that last game.
I would like
played 2.5 games.
I would like
Shut up.
everyone to
No,
check who's
no.
the best plus minus in the
No.
league.
You have to wait at least 10 games to get
Not
the
even that,
He
bro.
only played 2.5 games.
You're
He only
forgetting.
played 2.5 games.
You are overlooking the best player of their team this year, Dylan Brooks.
Oh, that's for sure.
Dylan Brooks
You know what I'm
clearly
saying? If I would have told
clearly
you
the best
over
player
the
of the
summer that Dylan Brooks would be the best player on the Suns this year, y'all would all called me crazy. But I think we talked about it in the episode when we talked about the Suns. We know how important that defensive culture that Dylan Brooks brings to a team, that intensity, that grit. Memphis saw it, and then obviously they missed it once he left.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it when he was here. We're missing it right now.
Curse continues.
What is, bro? Get that away from me. I don't care.
It's
what that
he
says.
put up
Get that away
It's
from me.
47 minutes in.
Get that away from
What
me.
did it say though? Plus 44, 8. Oh
It
my.
says plus. Think about that. It says plus 44. Oh my
God, like, wait, that's his on-off?
He's not the greatest.
He's played 2.5
Bro, this
games.
is actually so funny.
Hold on.
That's
And that's
actually so
that's
funny.
3-point luck adjusted too. That's 3-point luck adjusted. Like we
It's
ain't
no way
getting,
you
like,
luck adjusted
so
on a
shameless.
50-minute
It's so
sample size.
shameless.
47
Hey, man.
He's so shameless.
Sorry, that's
man.
not minutes. That's possessions. Is that possessions or minutes?
No, that's minutes.
Minutes? Yeah,
It's
bro,
minutes.
47 minutes.
This is Dylan Brooks' erasure.
Yeah. No, but Dylan Brooks has been their best
Colin
player.
Gillespie erasure.
We were watching Dylan Brooks play for
Also
the Rockets,
Middleton.
and we were making this joke, like half seriously, half not, about, man, he's really good at these post-ups. We should just start spamming
No,
them.
not even. He was one of. I made the argument. He was our most consistent offensive player last year. I made that argument several times.
Yeah.
I think you could.
And that's not, that's not
should
really
He's
be
our most efficient off-the-dribble scorer.
It's hilarious. Like when you look at like the raw numbers, because he did have some ups and downs last season with us. It's like, when you hear a statement like that, but if you watch Rockets games, if there was one thing I could rely on, it was Canadian Kobe hitting one post fade.
There were games where Dylan would get like ejected, like get like in foul trouble technicals, and I was like, dude, we need you because we
need you
can't
right now.
score if
Yeah.
you get ejected.
No, and this is the thing with us. He shot almost 40% from 3 on like super high balls.
He's not even shooting that well.
Right?
From
He's not
He's
shooting
not shooting
well
low
from
this year. He's shooting.
Well,
He's shooting like 34% on like 6 attempts, which is like similar to
great.
someone else on our team. And I think
it's 35 on 7 attempts.
35 was, oh.
Yeah, don't ever disrespect Dylan Brooks by putting him in that
I mean,
guy's conversation.
I rounded up. It's 34.7.
Yeah, 34.7. I think it's literally
0.1
if you
higher
filter,
than Jabari.
yeah, it's 0.1 higher than Jabari on like the same amount of volume.
I'll
But
tell you, the real thing is his pull-ups this
yes,
year.
no,
Yes.
the pull-ups are crazy. For me,
I got
it's
the numbers. 43.3% on 8 pull-up twos a game.
nuts. He is
Or 8 pull-up field
unironically,
goals, sorry.
he's unironically one of the best inside the arc shooters in the NBA this
So he
year.
actually
He's
took a-
actually
40
rivaling
this is crazy.
KD efficiency.
47.3% on 5.8 2-point pull-ups per game.
Yeah, he's rivaling Kevin Durant.
I'll be honest, 34% on 3-point pull-ups ain't horrible.
It's not.
Not horrible on 2.5 attempts a game.
That's
No,
actually
but
very
look
good.
at
That's
this
above
inside arc
average.
scoring. He's like
Oh
50%
yeah.
from the field.
If I go like
It's nuts. Like he's such a good mid-range scorer now.
Oh, man, what a player.
He was like fake good at them last
What a
year. We
player.
just didn't run that many.
Yeah, I was because I think a lot of people were trying to like discredit Houston. He's doing the same things.
He's just higher volume.
It's higher volume now.
yeah,
This
he
is
just
what he
has-
did in Houston.
I mean, he has.
Higher volume, better spacing,
I'm gonna say
better coaching.
Donnie basketball. Like they have. It's so insane to see how much spacing they have on the floor.
Yeah.
Like I've bought fully into the propaganda. Like they are. It's
really
ridiculous.
good.
It's ridiculous how well spaced they are, and they play a lot of small ball, like 5-guard lineup sometimes. Like they'll run Royce, Jordan Goodwin, Grayson Allen, Dylan, Devin. They'll run some like really, really funky lineups where they'll switch everything. They'll throw Mark Williams in there. I'm most intrigued for them long term because Kamal Malawach hasn't played at all this year. And for like
overall pick.
those of us in the draft that really did love him, we kind of knew like he was gonna take some time. And I thought the Suns were gonna be good. I didn't think they'd be this good, so they'd have to play him some more. But now that he does kind of get to like go try stuff in the G League. Like, go try stuff in the G League for a year. You're going to be in and out of here. You're going to be working out with these guys, seeing what winners do. It's going to be great for them long term.
That playoff series is gonna be so much fun.
Also, Matt
Shut up,
Ishba,
Whoever they get.
Matt Ishba face turn? Like $2 everything at the arena?
yeah, I saw
like,
that.
he's just like,
that's unironically really, really cool.
It's amazing.
That's so cool for their fans.
It was like a baseball team or something who did that too, huh?
yeah.
yeah.
It was
Who did that? Because I've seen
I forgot
someone
who
do
did
that
for
before,
baseball,
where
too.
their menus are just super duper cheap.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the Dodgers.
How you think they're paying for contracts, man?
I will say, I think on the Suns thing, one thing that is interesting to look for long term is their defense clearly is the best thing on their team right now. I want to say they're
Shout out Dylan Brooks,
7th in the
man.
league.
Yeah,
I will say when you do some deep diving into the numbers, elite transition defense, I think that can hold up. Elite 3-point defense, that one is a little bit more variance based, but they're like bottom 10 in the league in defensive rebound percentage, and they're still a top 7 defense. Which, if you know stuff about like defensive metrics,
that's insane.
those two don't.
Yeah,
they don't
that's
correlate.
nuts.
Normally, if you're a bad rebounding team, your defense isn't good.
Part of defense is getting a defensive rebound.
because it ends the possession.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
The fact that you're not ending possessions and you're still that good just means your point per possession on defense is insane.
Yeah, so I wonder, like, one, how does this, because we're not going to get this answer, honestly, until, like, next year, because you got to get, like, multiple seasons worth of sample size for this. How does that hold up long term? Because they're looking this elite now, but, you know, what if opponents were shooting, like, 2% better from 3 instead of what they're shooting right now? What would that do, especially with the defensive rebound and stuff, what would that do to their numbers?
I will say they're not as, to your point about the defensive rebounding, they're a good O-board team, though. Which is very, very weird. And it's just because,
Yeah.
like, guys like Jordan Goodwin and Colin Gillespie, they get those, like, sneak O boards, and they add up across the portion of the game. I think they're, like, 5th in the league, 33% O board
Yeah, they're
percentage.
reading a third,
Yeah.
rebounding a third of their.
But on,
yeah,
on the flip
yeah.
side of it, like, you hear 69% D-rebound percentage, and it's like, oh, that sounds good, but that's, I want to say 24th or
Yeah,
something.
it's near the
like,
bottom. Yes.
Like, it is a bit of a oxymoron, but if Kaman, like, long-term, Kaman becomes who you think he can,
Yeah.
you sign a couple guys. Oso Ighodaro has actually had a really, really good turnaround for them, too. They should, in theory, become a better rebounding team, but that is actually a good point about
Yeah.
just how that'll hold up. Because three-point shooting variance defensively is, God knows.
If the playoffs started today, they would be playing this team in the first round, the San Antonio Spurs.
Ooh.
Uh,
Man, they're a...
Would they be playing?
No, they playing us.
oh, they playing us?
They playing us. We're tied.
moved.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't go
we're
down?
tied. No, we're
No,
still
no,
fourth.
no, no.
They're
I
thought
fifth.
we would've
We
went
all
down
have the
if we
same.
lost that
We all
game.
basically have the same record.
Even go down
we
tonight.
beat all the teams
Okay,
below
so yeah,
us.
they be so. Not talking about us again. No one wants to do
Yeah,
that.
thank God. Please don't do that.
Yeah, but the Spurs. That is the next. team.
I'm saying that was my over/under. That was a team that I thought would be a bit better than what the numbers said, and I'm gonna be real, they're even better than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah.
We've had this debate a couple times off camera. I think they're just better than the Rockets right now, bro. I'm sorry. I think they're just a better team.
We keep having this debate, and they just keep winning.
They keep winning. They keep finding ways to win
games. The guys are in and out of the lineup. They keep winning games.
They've been without. Well, Wendy's missed a couple games, come off the bench for a couple of games.
Yep.
They still win. De'Aaron Fox been out the lineup. They still win.
Dylan Harper is slammed head first in the rookie wall. And they're still winning.
He also was out at the start of the season for a little bit as well. Stephon Castle is struggling very badly right now. They're still winning games.
Yep.
Julian Champagne just will hit like 10 threes out of – because didn't he hit on New Year's Eve? Didn't he also have like another crazy like three-point shooting game as well?
He has these random explosions.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes is good for some crazy.
Harrison Barnes is surprising.
Keldon Johnson is
very solid.
Like top 2 in
Keldon Johnson should be leading sixth man of the year.
I'll say it's either him or Naz Reid, but like
Jaime Jaquez. Like to say, respect the real 6 man of the year.
Okay, he's top 3. He's top 3. I mean, bottom line is you're getting.
There's a really good roster.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of production from guys you wouldn't think so. I think Mitch Johnson's a good coach.
De'Aaron Fox, for all his warts, is giving you a fairly efficient 20.
He's not that top 10 PG that the Spurs fans think he is. He's not been playing that well.
Well, he's down to 6, yeah.
20 and 6, yeah. I mean, but still, like 20 and 6 on 57 true shooters. That's a solid thing you can count on night in, night out when you have Wemby anchoring your defense.
I'm be honest, he's shooting.
You have a deep roster.
On the season, he's at 35.5 from 3. If you break down what it's been the last 10 games, 15 games for the team overall, for their heavy self-creators, their Castle, Fox, D-Harp. When Vassell's playing, you throw Vassell in there. Vassell's the only one that is a shooter, and Zay's pointed this out in Discord to us a lot. He shoots well in their wins. In their losses, he is a bad shooter. And I get a lot of people hear that and say, oh, well, duh, he makes shots, they win. That's just not, that's not how it works. You look at the actual consistent shooters, and I'm not saying Vassell's not a shooter, he is, but the variance, if that variance is so important for you just winning and losing games, I can kind of see and say, all right, you've been winning games, and winning games in the NBA is hard. I'm not trying to take away from that. Spurs fans, run your victory laps. Who cares? You're going to be bouncing the second round anyway. But they're just going to have insane variance with all these role players that they have. Like, Champagnie is a shooter. Harrison Barnes is a shooter. And they've had some good magnet ball games from those guys. Harrison Barnes is like, I watched the Spurs broadcast. They call him Mr. 100% from the corner.
You know who else we have not talked about?
Guys.
Luke Cornett has a 71 true shooting, which is the 15th in the league. They are 25 and 11 when he plays.
That was the one signing they made. I was really upset.
I think you could argue for best backup center right now in basketball.
He's really
he's been really good for them.
It's just
they're a good team.
Yeah, they're just straight up a good team. And yeah, you can say, all right, you'll win one series, maybe a couple series. I mean,
a couple. I ain't making no conference finals.
They're the 2 seed.
I'll bet money they don't make the conference finals.
I mean, they're the 2 seed. Their path to the conference finals.
Good money don't make the
I'm just telling you, their path to the conference finals could be they play the Wolves in round 1. I think that's a matchup.
I actually don't know. Well,
I think that's a matchup they can win.
I think they would win, but it wouldn't surprise me.
That's a matchup they can win. And then in round 2, you're talking about
who they say Denver?
They would play.
Who they say don't try and lie like Denver gonna lose in the first round. They gonna play Jokic. Go ahead and head back to San Antonio.
I think they're run-ins when they face Denver.
Well, I will say they are weirdly a good matchup for Denver.
Go ahead and pack it up.
They probably won't win.
Might say go and enjoy. You're gonna lose Game 5 in San Antonio.
But I mean, the point is when your team is led by a bunch of 24 and under, this is what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's good. And then they still have the ability to this summer then go trade for Giannis or trade for anything else out there to keep this roster.
They haven't gone all in. They got De'Aaron Fox for free. They have super young.
Dylan Harper's gonna be better next year.
Y'all saying for free? He making 55 million.
I remember that contract. Boy, y'all saying for free?
It's not free.
And all these aprons y'all talking about with other teams. The moment they trade for Giannis as well, guess where they're going? Because guess who's getting a rookie max at a year and a half now? They're also going to be in the
eligible right now
this summer. I mean, it'll kick in.
It'll kick in year 5.
He's missing all NBA teams. That rookie max not gonna be that bad.
That's still a rookie max.
It's gonna be the best contract in the NBA.
It's gonna be the best contract.
He'll still be getting 25% of the cap versus 30.
Yeah,
like, I mean, that 5% difference.
That 5% is huge, man.
It is, but I'm gonna be paying Giannis 35, and it's not like De'Aaron Fox take a pay cut.
You're assuming they get Giannis. Honestly, I don't even know if they.
No, but they brought Giannis.
I'm saying to the point where they're in. I think they are in the best position in the NBA.
I still think.
I don't think it's that close.
I think they are a piece away from me saying I don't know who stops this team.
Yes.
What I'm saying, and they have the expiring salary or the movable salary and the picks to go get that piece. And I think if they
I don't
go out
think-
there
I don't
and do
think
it,
And I don't even
any
think there's
piece.
any urgency for getting that
Yeah.
piece this year. Because like Drake
Not-
said,
not at the deadline,
you can
but this
comfortably
offseason I would.
You can comfortably finish the season now with no roster changes. You're gonna be
You're playing with house money right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 2-3 seed. You're gonna have home court round 1. You're probably winning that playoff series because you've shown you're good enough to win series. And the bottom of that West is kind of ass. It's us, Suns, Wolves, Warriors.
See, okay, you
Like,
just said something
this-
that like it just isn't true. Nobody on this team has shown they're playoff resilient. Nobody has. I don't know what any of these dudes are going to look like when they actually get to April. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. None of the guys on their team have these statistical profiles historically to survive in April. They don't have guys that seem built. I've seen what De'Aaron Fox looks like in real playoff moments. People love talking about the this and that.
He wasn't bad in that first round.
I remember that game 7 and how
He broke his
garbage
hand.
he was.
He had no hand.
Again, he didn't break his hand in game 5 either.
He actually literally broke it.
he broke it. What? I thought it was game
Yes,
6.
he was
broke
injured
it.
going into game 6. He broke it during game 5.
All right, cool. He didn't break it for all 48 minutes. He was garbage, and I've seen him play. Like he's and this thing, Dylan Harper. For as much as I love him, he's a downhill 2-point scoring reliant guy that just doesn't have a jump shot, and it's always going to be a
It's gonna-
project for him.
it's gonna
I don't have to bring up Stephon
Yeah.
Castle. Y'all know how bad of a shooter he is. What tells you that this team is built for the playoffs? Like, what is it?
It's not to be built for
They got
winning a
Demon Julian
championship.
Champagny. That's
No,
why.
again,
They can
you
win one
said
round.
they have proven they can win multiple
That's
series.
their playoff
By
result.
no,
what?
they
right
can,
there.
they can,
No,
I think
I
they'll
said-
get out of the first round.
Yeah, they'll get out the first round.
We think.
I think that's
I'm
matchup
gonna be-
dependent.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gang.
Getting out of the first round
They-
is not some
matchup
small
dependent.
task.
They play mini, bro. Man, that's a bad.
Bro,
Like
a lot
they
of
got
these-
some really, really bad matchups in the West in a playoff setting. Because I've seen what Minnesota does to better, well-constructed offensive
Nah,
teams
that's
in a 7-game series.
That's about a 7-game series.
They're-
I think they could win it though. I'm not gonna say I
Yeah.
take them as the favorite, but if you told me that the Spurs beat the Timberwolves in the playoffs,
Hey,
I
I'm not sure. If you told me the Spurs won a playoff series,
Yeah.
I'm not shocked. But we like crowning these dudes.
I just
Y'all
said
say
they get out the
they're
first
gonna
round.
win multiple playoff
I think
series.
they're
No.
going to be in multiple. I think they're going to win round
when they
1.
face one of us, OKC or Denver.
I don't even know about us.
We beat them in a 7-game
I don't
series.
think we beat them in a
We
7-game
would.
series.
We would.
But we can digress.
We would.
I think they play. I think they probably make it out the first round.
They do.
They give whoever they play in the second round
Like a
at least
6-game
a fight.
series. Yeah.
Right. Like probably a 6, maybe 7-game series. I think that's a very
successful season.
That is ahead of schedule.
No,
For all of our
I'm not
projections,
arguing the ahead
they
of
are
schedule.
well ahead
I'm not
of
Is
arguing
it?
the
'Cause
ahead
they
of
did
schedule.
trade for
stuff,
De'Aaron
but,
Fox and Wemby's
I'm
supposed
like-
to be.
No,
They
they're ahead
traded
of
just
schedule.
I don't
to be
know.
a top 2 seed and win a playoff series.
I mean, a top 2 seed,
Mind you,
yeah.
you want me to tell you rebuilds that never did that? The Memphis Grizzlies never did that. Our rebuild has still not done that. The Magic rebuild has still not done that.
What, be a top 2 seed
Be
and
a
win a
top
playoff
2
series?
seed and win a playoff series.
Memphis did do that.
Yeah, Memphis.
Memphis, what's they beat the
2020.
Wolves.
Yeah, they did. Let's say Memphis.
Wolves. They weren't a 2 seed. They were 3
They
seed.
were.
No, they were 3.
They were
They
3.
took 2 or 3.
They had a home
Three.
court though.
They were number
Yeah,
2.
yeah. I forgot they beat the Wolves. That
got
series is
injured
so
and
drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, one of the craziest.
But literally, I think
was 2-7.
I think that puts you on. It was 2-7.
Pretty sure that was 2-7.
So the Warriors 3?
2-7 was the Warriors series. Unless they were 2 seed back-to-back years.
No,
I know
no,
2-7 was the
2-7
LeBron series.
Oh yeah.
I know
yeah,
2-7.
yeah.
And they lost that one.
Yeah.
And they lost, yeah.
That was Dylan's last.
Unless they were 2 seed
last
back-to-back
snap.
years, they were 3.
Yeah, they were 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were 3 the next year.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I thought it was
Yeah.
3-6.
The point is, I think to do that and have a guy who we think is already probably a top 5 player could become the best player in the league relatively soon, and you still have surplus assets, and you still have young players. I'm still high on.
I
Dylan
just
Harper.
don't. And it's. I know. Again, when we talked about this with the Spurs, you can be high on players individually. Those 3 guards specifically, they're the same guard in different font. Stephon Castle's the more athletic version. Dylan Harper's the more talented version. De'Aaron Fox is the older version. They're the same guard printed out 3 times. If you roll some dice and roll them out, you're gonna get those 3 on one of the faces. That's just what it is. Like they're all downhill slashing point guards with iffy shooting touch, and it varies. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they all are iffy. The best case scenario is iffy. The worst case scenario is leave him. He with us.
I mean, the Spurs know that too. They don't play them together.
Yeah, like
they have 11 minutes together on the season.
I think that's smart.
No, it presents to a problem long term because eventually either somebody's got to get paid or somebody's got to get shipped off. And this whole crowning achievement of this demon team we built and da. Now I'm staring down the barrel and saying, damn, I got De'Aaron Fox for how many more years? At what % of the cap?
I mean,
And G golly whiz, we won a series, and now I still got to deal with Jokic and better built teams in OKC.
This should
Yeah,
be either his
Like,
second to
they're-
last or last season on.
I think we've just like, and as a Rocket fan, it disgusts me. Like, just crown these dudes so much for what? We were doing what they did last year. We won a lot of regular season games. We did. We've done it. They
have
are,
Wemby.
no. I don't care. They are us last year.
They have Wemby. We don't.
Cool. Win a playoff series.
Okay, they will.
That's what matters.
Probably will.
And then when they win a playoff series, cool. You won a
I
playoff
was gonna
series.
say, the problem
Do
is
something else.
y'all have moved the goal, because y'all told me they was gonna suck this year, man.
Yep.
I mean, I already ate crow on.
I'm gonna say I ain't crow on that one, but like I
on them
feel like
being like a lower end playoff
I'm not gonna
team.
say y'all specifically, but people took the bar and ran to the moon with it. Like
If they
absolutely ran
win
to
a
the moon.
playoff series, we will revisit this conversation.
Yeah.
I won't care if they win a playoff series. I still don't think they win a title in the next 4 years.
You don't think they do?
No.
I think
they're one of the.
they are one of two.
Well,
Yes,
let me
they have a
rephrase.
real chance to do it.
Yeah, it's them.
And
OKC
that's all
and
you
Denver.
need.
Is De'Aaron Fox on the team?
It's them. OKC and Denver.
They're not
De'Aaron
winning
Fox
the
on the
championship with
roster.
De'Aaron Fox.
Is
It
De'Aaron
is,
Fox taking up $55 million of their cap?
It is a three-man race for the
Is
title. in the
De'Aaron
West
Fox
for the
taking
foreseeable future.
$55 million of their cap space?
I don't know why you just tried to jump them in front of us. Gang, they're not better than us.
They are.
I think regular season wise they are. Now playoff series, if we figure out some things,
I mean, they currently have not.
we're also
played
like
better than
kinda
us.
hurt.
I don't want to talk on the Rockets, but at this point, there's way more evidence to say that they're better than us.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Like, brother, we kind of stink, but
Yeah, man.
I mean, even then, that's
we
still
don't-
not
we
true.
don't got nothing.
Also, we literally just played them, and I'm gonna be real. Game. They had a Julian
That was a
Champagny
fluke-
A3.
that was a fluke ass game, bro.
Was it?
from them too.
Was it?
Champagny
That was
made
on both sides, that was a weird ass game.
Was it a fluke game?
Yeah,
They're
they
guys
were
who-
lights out in the first half and then couldn't hit the side.
No. Julian Champagny was lights out in the first half.
Yeah. Their
They
whole
shot
team
5 of 15 from 3 as a team in
Yeah,
the first
I
half
think-
without
And we
Julian
shot
Champagny.
well as a team. That's outlier.
No, it's not. We've literally been one of the best 3-point shooting teams
We've
in the
been
league
the
outside of
worst
this last
three-point
stretch
shooting team in NBA history for the last month.
for the last 8 games. But the first 35, we were number 2.
Cool. So what does that sound like? Fluke?
It sounds like a higher sample size of us shooting good than
let me
not
paint a
shooting
picture of
good,
a team.
gang.
One season, they're the worst open three-point shooting team in NBA.
You do realize the Spurs are also right next to us, right?
The start of the next season, they're the best shooting team in the NBA, and then they go right back to being the worst open three-point shooting team. What sounds like outlier? Probably the 30 games where all of a sudden they were.
No,
the best
we
shooting
were
team.
always a good catch and shoot 3-point shooting team. That's not true.
No, we were
bad at
horrible
pulling up.
open three-point shot.
We were bad at shooting pull-ups.
Yeah, I mean, no one should.
We were still good at shooting catch and shoot. Yeah. And that's why our percentage went up. Because we're shooting a bunch of open catch and shoot corner threes, gang. Also, you talked about our 3-point percentage. Gang, even with that stretch where we were literally the worst 3-point shooting team in the history of the league in the last 8 games, guess who's right next to us? Guess what team was right next to us in 3-point percentage? The Spurs.
Yeah, guess what team's not next to us in the standings?
Gang, we're 2.5 games back at them.
It's
With
one,
40 games left.
It's one team separated with 40 games left. Like, yeah, sure.
It's 2.5 games with 40 games left.
All right, we'll revisit this. I
It's
guess.
2.5 games with 40
Oh, I
games.
can't wait till them niggas
We'll
go on a
revisit
losing
this.
streak. Oh my God,
I hope
can't
you're
wait
right.
till
I'm
they
not
go on
a Spurs
Yeah.
fan.
Oh my God,
I
I
it's hard
cannot.
to
Y'all been
hard to believe sometimes.
Y'all been hoping for the Spurs to lose all
Oh
season.
my
It hasn't
God.
It's hard to
happened,
believe
so-
sometimes,
Praying
man.
for their downfall, but
Like, this is crazy,
has
I'm
not
not,
been
I'm not
working.
you don't have to pray for downfall. Let the spreadsheets
Oh
talk.
God, let the spreadsheets
Let
talk.
the spreadsheets
Oh,
talk, man.
Nigga, they best 3-point shooters shoot 32.6% in losses.
Telling you,
I don't gotta pray for nothing. I don't have to pray for shit. They had a 10 3-point game from Julian Champagny, and they scored 110 points. I don't have to pray for anything. They had a nigga make 8 threes in our game. 6 in the first half. Do you want to know what they shot from 3 as a team?
Oh, it was 14 to 50.
They had a nigga who shot 8
threes.
for 16. Do you want to know what they shot as a team?
14
for 48. Do you want to know what that is if you subtract Julian Champagne's 3-point made?
that's very
6 for 32.
It's not
It's
very.
not. These niggas can't shoot.
I'm going to say all their
They can't shoot.
we can't shoot either, bro.
Gang, they have. No. That's not true. That's not true. That's not
We
true.
got one guy that can shoot, and he's
We have
white,
two
so he'll
40%
get-
3-point shooters. They have one.
One of ours is kind of fake.
one
It's
of ours
not.
is mad fake. One-
KD's a real 40% 3-point shooter.
You discounted Tari.
Oh, so we got 3 of them bitches. Then I didn't think about that nigga. I didn't even think about him. They have one. They have one player on their team who has ever shot 40% from 3 before.
We got 3
one.
We got 3 40%.
And he did it one time.
They got like 4 working legs between the 3.
I mean, that's fine. They got one, and that nigga don't got a working leg. He ain't played in like 2 weeks. And the other one, Harrison Barnes.
Good player.
Good player.
Yeah, he shot over 40% one time.
Damn.
That's their best shooter, by the way.
But he's shooting for 3 this
That's their best shooter, by the way.
No, he don't. Harrison Barnes. Every time I watch a Spurs game, their announcers have this nickname, Mr. 100. It seemed like he never misses a 3 this year. It's
Nah, he the greatest.
Yeah, funny if he's
Like-
shooting under 36%. So
Yeah, that's oh man.
Exactly.
All right, we can. You wanna,
Oh yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here.
We smooth.
Let's get out of here, bro.
Crazy.
We'll say it next week.
This has been the Right Read podcast featuring the San Antonio Scrolls. We will.
God, this shit crazy.
We will. This is
God forbid. I think the 2 seed good.
Hey man, we don't victory lap in January. We'll see y'all in April. We'll see y'all in April.
Y'all been losing this.
I got told I was a hater when I said the shooting was fake, and then they immediately became the third worst 3-point shooting team
Stay on that
in the
spot.
league.
Hold on. Because when me and Zay were arguing last year about the Rockets in January, and folks said, well, we said, you fight your battles. We ended up the 2 seed. Golden State put belt on us, but we ain't got to speak on that. But anyway, this has been another episode of the Right Read podcast. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Everybody's links will be down below in the description. For those that didn't hear on the last episode, we are going to 2 episodes a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Be sure to hit that notification bell. Follow us on all platforms again. And, yeah, we out.